Hey, good people, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Jessica. I'm back for another video this week. For those of you who are new to my channel, I am a life and transformation coach. I help women create healthy boundaries so that they can start improving the relationships around them. I also help them manage conflict, and overall I serve as an accountability partner for any change that they need to make in various areas of their life. Now, with that being said, let's hop into today's topic. So if you clicked on this video, that means that you want to know how you can tell that you're being manipulated. Listen, I'm probably the best and the most qualified person to tell you how you know that you're being manipulated. Why? At one point in my life, it literally seemed like everyone around me was trying to manipulate me. And the thing is, I think that they all saw something weak inside of me. But it really wasn't a weakness. It was just that I really didn't know my own strength. I didn't know my own power. I didn't know how much control I had over my own life. And so because of that, it allowed me and allowed them to take control. It allowed them to have the power and the say so over me, the power that I was easily giving up, but didn't actually realize that that's what I was doing at the time. So I can't tell you how many clients that I've worked with, how many ladies, how many beautiful, amazing, intelligent ladies that I've worked with who found themselves being manipulated by either someone that they love within their family or someone that they're in a relationship with. Believe it or not, that is a common occurrence for someone to be in a relationship with or be in connection with someone who is manipulating them. So let's talk about it. How do you know that you're being manipulated? Well, first, you typically know that you're being manipulated by the way that you feel. So ask yourself, how do you feel about the relationship? How do you feel in connection with that family member or with that friend? Do you feel that there's an even balance of power? There's an even balance of control? There's an even balance of say so and share feedback? Or do you feel like everything is typically one-sided, where they have the say so over what you're going to do and what decisions are going to be made and how they're going to be made? I always tell my clients, evaluate how you feel when you've left the presence of someone. Do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel happy? Sometimes you may not even feel anything. Maybe there was a quick conversation and you've gone on about your day. But when you leave a person's presence or when you hang up the phone from talking to someone, it's important to evaluate how you feel. Do you feel drained? Do you feel exhausted? Do you feel anxiety? Do you feel angry? What is it that you feel when you leave that person? That's very important. You'll also know that you're being manipulated when it comes down to the things that you do for that person or those people. Do you typically do things out of obligation or out of fear? I tell you what a good manipulator will typically do, especially in relationships. The manipulator within that relationship, they will tend to start making you act out of fear. They will put fear in you, fear that they'll leave, fear that they'll get upset or they'll become angry with you. And in most cases, you don't even know that it's going on. You don't even know that you're creating this unhealthy pattern. Another way to recognize that you're being manipulated is if they start guilt tripping you into doing things that they want you to do, whether it makes you uncomfortable or it's just something that you don't want to do. Sometimes they'll even resort to bringing up things that they've done for you in the past, and they'll try to make some sort of similarity between what they're asking you to do now and what they've done for you in the past. Oftentimes they'll make you question your sanity. You'll begin to feel a certain type of way about different things that are happening, different things that they're saying. And you might even get the courage to have a conversation with them about it. At that time, they will typically make you question everything that you've been thinking and feeling. And they'll begin to change all of your words and turn them around on you. Another common form of manipulation is often the feeling that you're letting them down or you're falling short of whatever their expectation is. You continuously feel like you're never doing enough, that you always could have done something different or you always could have done more. Like, you never feel like everything that you're doing actually equates to their happiness. You always feel like there's something missing. There's something that you could have done better. And lastly, you oftentimes feel like you're walking on eggshells, especially if this is someone that you're living underneath the same roof with. It's easy for that person to manipulate you and create this invisible beam that you seem to be walking on. And you literally feel like you're walking this tightrope. If anything that I've said here sounds familiar, it's a very good chance that you're being manipulated. And that means that you're going to need to make some serious changes going forward if you want to get from underneath that manipulation. It's important that you do so. And it's important that you do so as soon as possible, because being in those type of situations can literally cause you to lose your identity. You'll start to feel miserable. You'll start to feel like you're not enough. You'll start to have issues with your self-esteem, your self-worth, all the things that make you the beautiful person that you are. So right now, if you feel like you're being manipulated by a family member or a friend or someone that you're dating, you need to really take a hard look at that relationship, and you need to start making changes. If that person isn't willing to change and that person isn't willing to start treating you as though you're an equal in that relationship or that friendship, then that means it's time to go. So I hope that helps someone today. If you or someone you know is looking for a life and transformation coach, please go to my website at www.justinspires, and that's inspires with a Z.com, and contact me if we can set something up. We're working together for coaching. That's it for me today. You guys be blessed until next time.